we go. What's your first name?
My first name is Art. A-R-T.
Art. Mine's John. John.
That's a good name.
My brother and my father's name is John.
Well, my name is Edna.
Edna. That's an Amish name.
Is it really? I was going to ask you that, if that was an Amish name.
It's not really common, but there's quite a few Ednas around.
But you know what? It's not really that common of a name, you know, where I'm from. I was named for my two grandmothers, okay, and one was named Edna and one was named Ruth.
Okay.
So,
Ruth is very popular.
yeah. So that's how I come by my name. I mean, every now and then I'll come across another Edna, and if I do, they were usually named for their grandmother or named for their Aunt Edna or somebody like that.
There's a corn picker.
Did you know Chris King?
Chris King, I know about 20 Chris Kings.
Well, do you know the Chris King down by the Traveler's Rest? Traveler's Rest Motel. He's about 3 houses down on the left. He just passed away.
Oh, no.
Oh, Tippy Chris.
Yep.
Yeah.
He was a good friend of mine.
Where do you live?
I live in Maine. But I came to visit him and his wife before she passed away.
She passed away a few years ago.
She passed away 8 years ago.
And he just passed away a year or so ago.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I was Tippy Chris.
Yeah.
He was the only one in the family Amish, I think.
He was a carpenter.
Yeah. He worked for the...
well, his daughters were Amish.
Yeah, but his sisters weren't. His brothers weren't.
Oh, okay.
I think he was the only one in the family. Yeah, the only one in the family was Amish.
Yep, I met Chris the last time we came down here, 2004, 2005.
Yeah, Chris was a nice guy.
Yep.
He was
He
very
used to live over in Queen Road.
I used to bring him Chinese food.
He used to live in the
loved
corner
Chinese
of
food,
Queen
huh?
and Harley.
He never tasted Chinese food, and I said, I'd like to take you some Chinese food.
Gonna do that
Hello?
tonight.
Ah, a little bit, yeah.
We were at his house in the springtime when there were fireflies in his yard, like in May.
I'll take a picture of you and your dad here.
Oh, this is my friend Wayne.
Okay, I'm sorry, you and your friend Wayne then.
But you can only do it one way at the time. You can only do it that way because it leans too much.
Thank you so much.
This is my father right here.
Okay. Hey, Dad. You got a nice son here, okay?
Oh, he's okay, I'll keep him. We're about 10 years apart, even though I look like I'm about 20 and he looks like he's about 35.
No, you look like about 15, Mike.
Yeah, be more precise.
And how old are you?
I'm 43.
Do what?
43?
You are. No, you're not 43.
Yeah.
No, I'm 60.
Born in 1968.
I'll be 60 next month.
He's
Yeah,
54.
No, you're not 60.
He's
I'm
54.
54.
54. No, I wouldn't. You don't even look 54. Honestly, you don't.
Nobody's ever said I look 54.
No, you don't. I would have thought about 45.
You're all just young yet.
Yeah.
That's what I would have thought, about 45.
And him
All very
15.
young.
Well, when you
Maybe 18.
when you think of eternity, we're all little kids anyway.
Never done a lick of work in his life.
You want to take the hard way out of the buggy or the soft way?
I want to get
Soft
more.
way. I'll
I
answer
want to
that
get more
for
you
you.
into more cement.
That's a good farm right there. Yeah.
I was telling him earlier, this area reminds me of a Little House on the Prairie.
It
Being
does,
down here.
doesn't it?
Yeah.
It sure does.
Dude, I was the farm till 93. I got off the farm.
Well, we went to New York City, and I'm going to tell you something right now. I'm enjoying this right here more than I enjoyed anything we did in New York
I've
City.
never been inside the city in my life.
Really?
And we're gospel singers.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So, do you sing gospel too?
Yeah, me and him sing together, and he writes music, and we play and sing, and we have a lot of fun. And I also dabble in radio. I have a little radio program, me and some people from church. And,
Of course.
so the music and that keeps me quite busy. Plus ham radio. I'm an amateur radio operator also.
Well, I tell you, you have a busy life. You have a very fulfilled life, don't you?
For sure.
Right, and he takes care of my businesses. He does all the typing. He types about 50, 60 words a minute.
Come to me here. Come to me first. Yeah,
Misspells them all, of course.
Oh yeah. That's right. Especially.
Yeah, you've got a
See
heavy
like the
load.
horses run around here?
Yeah.
Can you see him?
Look at that. Look at that.
Nobody will see him right now. A minute. Running around, they're young babies.
Oh, I think I just spotted one over here. Yeah.
Arthur.
She's shaking it. I mean, she's moving it. She got a rhythm to it, too.
Yeah, she does have a good rhythm. She does have that.
You guys staying at one of the inns around here? Or?
No, we're headed on back. I think we might.
Oh, you didn't stay at all today? You didn't stay overnight? Have you stayed overnight here before? Ever?
Never.
Wow.
Always just passing through.
Wow.
Always just passing
So you're on your way back to Florida now?
And we may, but when we get down.
that place, that restaurant?
That Stoltz Farm or whatever. Yeah, I think it's
We were
called
just
Stoltz.
wondering, is that
Are
real
you
Amish
driving?
food?
You want real Amish food, go up here to a family cupboard.
Oh, man.
Were you ever there?
Yeah.
Good food there. That's where I go to eat.
Okay.
You eat the buffet?
Buffet.
Where is it?
The family buffet.
I went there and I didn't like the way it looked, and I said we wanted to
He's
go
real
somewhere.
funny about his food. You gotta
Well, then go
understand
to
that.
Lady
But he's
Fancy.
real funny about his food.
where
Everything
were you
has to look
talking
just
about?
Lady
right.
Fancy's got the best chicken. Right there where I picked you up. There's 10% off with our
See, that's the thing. Well, we ate already. We don't
But we
really
didn't
ate.
particularly care for
Right,
it.
right.
Did you go to Good and Plenty?
We don't know how good, we don't know authentic Amish food from not.
Well, you won't find very much of that in restaurants. Now, you will find that.
What about Diener's?
Diener's is really good.
Yeah, we go there all the time.
Diener's is hard to beat. This is, family cupboard is his son.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Yeah.
Man, I messed up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love to eat.
Are you driving?
It's not the
We split it up. Yeah.
You sit in the
yeah.
back
No,
room and
you stay at
enjoy
a motel
yourself.
tonight, right?
What we'll do is we'll drive as far as we can. We'll probably down to North
I
Carolina.
ate at a place
We'll
last
probably-
week I don't
after we leave-
ever eat there again.
Wow.
We get that Friday
Texas
night.
Roadhouse.
I don't know. We might not.
No,
Probably not. I'd like to at least get the other side of Washington
And it was
D.C.
so noisy.
You know, maybe around Richmond.
There's a lot of
We'll stop.
drinking.
Well, we're going to stop
I would
for the
say
night.
Virginia.
It was dark in
Yeah,
there,
yeah.
lights flashing.
At best.
Food wasn't
Yeah.
any good.
Well, our
I've done a
goal.
lot of driving.
It was
Yeah.
not good.
Yeah, I hate that we spend your money on this.
It takes me,
Good.
if I'm going to
Why
Morehead
you
City,
eat
North
an Amish
Carolina,
They
Atlantic
get
Beach.
really good food.
We're there.
or
Right here.
it takes, by plane, it takes me 3 hours.
Now, how do the Amish cook?
So if it's by car, get there,
You don't need
you're
the
looking at
modern
what,
flash,
14
though.
hours?
14 hours, yeah. And because there's a place, I think it was about halfway for us when we're driving home.
Yeah,
It's south of the border where Dillon,
Yep.
South Carolina. And all-
Yep. I've been
That's
there many
halfway.
times.
That's halfway from
in
where
here
we
they feed
live.
people. Friday night, Saturday night.
Oh, really?
Awesome. I bet it's some good food too.
Oh, very good. Family style. Sometimes there's a bus in there Friday night.
Is that somebody's house?
What's the name of that place?
It's not a
It's not a restaurant.
name place. It's just an Amish place.
And
There's
anybody can go there?
Yeah, there's about 10 different Amish families doing that, but you gotta, you gotta call in. You can't just go
Yeah.
there.
Oh,
I
I see,
understand.
okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Most people get there through your motel or through the tourist bureau.
I
They'll
see.
set you up.
Now that's probably really
You
genuine.
can have 4
Amish
people
food.
or you can have 40 people. But
Now I heard that they're having some sort of big tent thing out here. This is a new thing where they all get together in the middle of the field.
well, not by the Amish. There's probably some other church.
Okay, because it said it was Amish.
No, they're not Amish.
No?
A big tent in the middle of the field.
It's a big covering where they're having all kinds of Amish come and my wife was here and she
No,
was
she
going to go
didn't.
to it
Did she really?
in July.
Did she really? All right.
Unless it's an auction of some kind in the tent.
Maybe. Well, she said it was the newest thing. It was in a field, and they were saying, "Come meet the Amish in the field," and they would have cooking and all kinds of different things, styles of food and cakes and all kinds of different things. And I don't know where that was, but my wife came back and told me about it.
Well, down in the town of Intercourse, they have a lot of auctions and stuff
Yeah.
in there in the fire hall.
Well, that's where she was staying was on 33. I mean on with the 360.
340.
340, where the Amish, where the Travelers Rest is.
Yeah, it could be down in there, yeah. But I don't know of any other tent, we're putting tents on, unless it's some kind of an auction.
Okay. Now, where do you live, sir?
I live 5 miles south, Paradise.
Okay.
Wow, that's a nice place to
I
live.
was born in a very, very old house.
Okay.
Wow.
It was the same house Adam and Eve lived in.
Interesting.
And they,
Wow.
And they raised Cain.
I like that. That's a good one.
Hey, I've got a question for
It's
you.
the truth. Why you laugh?
Oh, I thought it was interesting.
Well, their last name was Rank.
Ah, okay.
Adam and Eve Rank.
I've got a question for you. I don't know if you've ever been asked this before. It's the Harrison Ford movie about, I think the name of it was Witness. Was it filmed in this area?
Yeah.
Were you living here in this area at the same time?
I was farming down in Paradise area at that time.
Yeah. I really like that movie. Did you ever see that movie with Harrison Ford?
It was very, very fakey.
Well,
Because there's no Amish in the movie. Because me being Amish, I've seen all the mistakes.
of course.
It was interesting, but it was very fakey. Now there was some Amish in it that broke away from the Amish years ago. They helped them put it together. They helped them with the language. It was most of it was put together back at Strasbourg.
I see.
There, you can still go to that farm. They'll let you in and look around. That's where it was put together.
Very good.
Yep. And they traveled the roads out here and took pictures.
It's beautiful
What is
here.
that? That's a hotel then?
Or a motel.
And they went across, hear that train?
Yeah, sure
They
did.
went across the railroad track somewhere. I think it was right back here at not Harristown, but the name of that road back, Irishtown. I think they went across that. When they went over from Strasbourg, they were in intercourse too. They were doing pictures there. Come on.
That's probably a nice place to stay right there
That's
to work
nice,
it in.
quiet.
Yeah,
Very quiet place, yeah.
absolutely.
Now, what will they do with all the apples on the ground here on these trees? Will they come
I
out
don't
next
know.
fall?
They've been there ever since the hurricane.
Oh, yeah.
I would have picked them up and made something out of them.
Sure.
But they left them all lay.
Oh, all day.
I'd have
So-
made some kind of a apple butter or apple pie or
You know,
something.
that's right. So did y'all get a lot of the bad weather from Irene?
Mostly wind. Wind and some rain.
Yeah, that's what we got down there in Florida.
Yeah.
Just a lot of wind and rain from it.
My wife has a brother who lives in Sarasota. He lives out close to the airport.
So how do you get there? You drive?
He's on a bus. Elite coach bus. As a rule, not always. We went down already in a van too, but it's very tiresome to go in a van.
Oh, yeah. It's a long
On a bus, you can kind of kick back, except I don't know what to do with my long legs. That's the only bad part. Seems like I should stick them in my pocket. And if I have a seat by myself, I can kind of stretch out. But usually the bus is pretty cool.
So, what do y'all do? Like travel around a lot, do like gospel singing and stuff like that? And
Yeah, we just started playing again. We've been off the road since 2001. I made a vow
I
that I
should know
wouldn't play
that
again
guy.
until my
I
daughter
know
was
who he
18,
is.
so she turned 18 August
Must
30th.
be walking through hell. But I've
Oh,
seen him
yeah,
before.
I've seen him before. I was saying he didn't get too far.
He must be going
Get out
back
there
and
and start
forth.
going at it again.
Should have stopped and asked him.
Last big thing.
He looks
before the Lord
familiar.
comes back.
I can see he is soon coming back.
He sure is.
It's like a flick.
Look at the way the sun is shining. I have to take a picture of the way the sun is coming through those clouds right there. That is so pretty.
Down there, family covered that red. And the long.
Yeah, I went down there and I
You were
looked
there
at it.
before. Were you there today?
Oh, that's
Yeah, I
pretty
looked at
nice.
it and I didn't like the way it looked. It didn't look like real Amish food.
It is though. There's Amish ladies work there.
See that?
If you'd have started eating, you'd still be there.
I messed with it.
He's funny. If food don't look just a certain way, he won't eat it.
I know, I ain't no good. Because I'm a diabetic. You know, I got to look at different.
Oh.
Yeah. So, and now I think I took it too far, you know.
Oh.
To
I don't eat any sugar.
Oh, no. You know.
Are Are you retired?
I'm
No, we're not yet.
But
No.
I mostly eat, I probably eat like Berkeley.
Believe it or not,
Mostly
he
I
works
eat
for the Salvation
oatmeal.
Army.
Yeah.
I work for
I
Goodwill.
oatmeal for
Oh
breakfast.
wow, that's great.
I eat it a couple of times a day.
Yeah, he manages their transitional housing.
Blood pressure.
I don't know if y'all have Salvation Army up here, and I'm sure you do.
He played for lots of them.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Using substitute.
And he manages their housing,
I
their
do.
transitional
I
housing.
need to get away from
And
that.
I'm a dispatcher for Goodwill in their
Yes, it is best.
transportation
Wow.
department.
Better of the
But I love my
I did
job,
that already.
and he
too. I
loves
don't have
his.
to, but I do it.
Now, do you do dispatch through radio or through?
Well, through, you know, like, it's like Nextel, you know,
Okay.
like those kind of radios.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at the guy coming in the back there.
Yeah, I like
Goodwill,
I like Goodwill and I like the Salvation Army store. I get a lot of good. I like to collect old records, so I get a lot of
It's
those.
a perfect place to find it.
Yeah, exactly.
And if you're like me, you just love finding a bargain. There's
Yep.
nothing that is more thrilling than finding a good deal.
This place does a phenomenal business right here. This place here. Wow.
So how many times have you been here to Intercourse?
Oh, we've been coming here for, I don't know, 18 years.
It's a good part of your life, isn't it?
We come twice a year.
Amish Country.
Yeah, he and his wife come down here quite regularly. This is my second trip.
We come in the spring and then we come in the fall.
Where is the little schoolhouse at?
Right.
I'll show you just after this.
Look through the trees there. It's right back in there.
Is that right?
You'll find an opening there.
Now that was
It's
good.
right back in the trees.
That was heartbreaking.
Oh, not that one. Oh. I mean the one where
Where the little girls, the
oh,
children
no,
were
that
killed.
was down Nickel Mine.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The one where that guy
Where was
killed.
that located?
That was down Nickel Mine. That's down off 896.
Okay.
That's 9 miles from here.
It's still not far, though. 9 miles is not far.
It's not there anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard
They
that
tore it
story.
down?
One night they tore it down. Didn't tell nobody. They had a big track hoe, maybe 2 of them, that grabbed it. And I don't know how many trucks they hauled it away. Within 4 hours, it was no trace of it.
Wow.
Even took the tree along.
Oh, my goodness.
Well,
They didn't want no
yeah.
newsman or anybody.
What I like,
Well, I can understand that.
what I really respect was how they forgave the man and his family.
Have they given up? Have they put another one there?
Half a mile down the road, behind the row of houses, the lane goes in and behind the houses. It's really a nice one. They could have built 5 of them if the money they got. There's so much donation. Money.
I mean, this just touched the hearts of the world, really.
Yes.
I was working up at Amy's Buggy rides after that, and people would give me money, and I just handed it over to my boss, and he took it down to the bank. They had a place for it down at the bank. They got close to $3 million worldwide. But you know what? They said it took it almost all of it to all them kids, the hospital bills. And they're still working on some of them. Okay, we're going to go out.
I think you got another load coming here.
I see.
Oh, that's good though, huh?
Will this be a buggy ride I will never forget?